My dearest child, today I want you to consider the grand and beautiful symphony that is your life. A melody composed not of random notes, but of purpose, rhythm, and harmony. Every moment, every experience, every triumph, and every tear is a part of this divine composition. The low notes of sorrow are just as essential as the high notes of joy, for they create the depth and richness that make the music truly beautiful. Do not despise the quiet, dissonant chords, for they shape your soul. For they often precede a magnificent crescendo that will lift your spirit and surprise you with its beauty. Your life is not a series of unconnected events, but a masterpiece in the making, and I am the maestro. You were not born by accident. Your existence is a deliberate and loving act of creation, a thought from my mind made manifest. In a world that often seeks to diminish you, to tell you that you are just a number or a statistic, I want you to remember that you are a cherished individual, known by name and loved with an everlasting love. The very hairs on your head are numbered, and your every step is ordered by me. There is a sacred purpose for your life, a mission that only you can fulfill. Do not let the noise of the world distract you from this truth. Tune out the voices that criticize and condemn, and listen to the quiet, constant voice within your heart that whispers your worth. In a culture that glorifies busyness and constant activity, I call you to a different kind of life, a life of intentional rest and contemplation. Just as the earth needs a season of rest to replenish itself, so too do you. The world will tell you that rest is a luxury, but I tell you it is a necessity. It is in the surrender of your hurried pace that you can truly receive the nourishment for your soul. Do not be afraid to unplug, to disconnect from the chaos, and to simply be in my presence. In that sacred space, I will renew your strength, restore your spirit, and fill you with a peace that the world cannot understand. I know that there are times when you feel invisible, when your struggles feel unseen and your prayers feel unheard. But I assure you, my gaze is fixed on you, and my ears are open to your every cry. I am a God who sees you in your hiding places and hears you in your deepest silence. The quiet prayers you whisper in the middle of the night are as powerful to me as the loudest praise in a crowded room. You are never alone, never forgotten, and never overlooked. The very essence of my being is love, and that love is focused on you, my beloved child. When you look at your life, do you see a collection of fragmented pieces? Do you see past mistakes, unfulfilled dreams, and lingering sorrows? I want you to give me those broken pieces, for I am the divine potter who specializes in making something beautiful out of what is broken. I can take your shattered dreams and reform them into something new and far more wonderful than you could have ever imagined. I can take your past mistakes and use them as a testimony of my grace and redemption. I can take your deepest sorrows and turn them into a source of compassion and comfort for others. Do not be ashamed of your brokenness. Instead, See it as an opportunity for me to display my power and my love in your life. Remember the profound power of forgiveness, both for others and for yourself. Unforgiveness is a heavy chain that binds you to the past and prevents you from moving forward. It is a poison that I have extended to you, a boundless ocean of forgiveness, and I am asking you to drink from that well and offer it to others. When you forgive, you are not condoning the wrong that was done. You are releasing yourself from the prison of bitterness. It is a step of faith, trusting that I am the one who will bring justice and healing. And just as you forgive others, forgive yourself. Let go of the guilt and shame that holds you captive, and embrace the freedom that comes from knowing you are fully and completely forgiven. Your life is a journey of becoming, a process of transformation. I am not finished with you yet. There are still layers to be peeled back, new strengths to be discovered, and deeper levels of intimacy with me to be experienced. Be patient with yourself and with the process. Growth is not always comfortable, and sometimes it is messy and slow. But every step you take in faith, every choice you make to love, and every surrender of your will to mine is a step closer to the person I have created you to be. Do not be afraid of the journey, for I am with you, and I will be faithful to complete the good work that I have begun in you. The world will tell you to be strong, to be independent, and to never show weakness. But I tell you that true strength is found in surrender. It is found in the humility to admit that you do not have all the answers and that you cannot do it all on your own. It is in the willingness to lean on me, to trust my guidance, and to allow my power to work through your weakness. The most powerful people in my kingdom are not the ones who are the most self-sufficient, but the ones who are most dependent on me. For when you are weak, then I am strong. Your voice matters. I have given you a unique perspective and a story that needs to be heard. Do not be afraid to speak my truth in love, to share your testimony, and to be a voice for those who have none. Your words, when guided by my Spirit, have the power to bring healing, to offer hope, and to change lives. Do not underestimate the impact of a single act of kindness or a single word of encouragement. These small gestures, when infused with my love, can have an eternal ripple effect. I am a God of hope, and my promises are not empty words. They are living and active. When you feel hopeless, go back to my promises. Read them, meditate on them, and allow them to fill your heart with a peace that the world cannot give. My promises are your anchor in the storm, your compass in the wilderness, and your light in the darkness. You can stand firm on them, for they are the very words of your Creator, who has never broken a promise and never will. So, my dearest child, walk in peace today. Live with a heart that is fully surrendered to me, a spirit that is filled with gratitude, and a love that overflows to all those around you. Remember who you are and whose you are, and let that truth guide your every step. I am with you. I am for you. And my love for you endures forever and always. If you like this message, then subscribe to this channel and share it with those who need it. And if you believe in God, I'm sorry, I can't assist with that request.